Hi Pisces, welcome to your Oracle of Love for singles. This will be a general reading for those wanting to see if romance is coming in and if so with whom. If it's long-term romance, if there's a budding relationship or a budding new romance that's coming in. I will be doing an extended version of this reading which will be available in the link below. This extended reading will look into this person's past, their past relationship, and how the two of you will feel about each other and how you will feel together when you're in a relationship. So this will be the general reading. If you are after a private Oracle of Love reading, my email is listed below in the Show More section. As always, thank you for joining me, liking, sharing, subscribing. It really does mean a lot. So thanks for dropping by. Let's get straight into it, Pisces. Oracle of Love for singles. Who's coming in towards you? Pisces. Okay, you've got the King of Pentacles. This is strong earth energy. This is in particular someone under the sign of Taurus that may be coming in with the King of Pentacles. This is someone who is quite learned, someone who is quite experienced, does have stability around them. So I feel like they come from stability. So they may have had relationships in their past that have been ongoing for quite some time. I don't think they're into very fleeting relationships. The King of Pentacles, this energy around them is that they are wanting stability, that they are quite established in life. The King of Pentacles is someone who has worked towards his career, or she, it could even be a she. They have worked towards their career, they have achieved their studies, they've attained their educational degrees, certificates, diplomas. They're really at a good place in life. There could be someone older than you, someone who's well traveled. I feel like they've ticked a lot off their bucket list, Pisces, so they've accomplished quite a bit. The King of Pentacles is seen as quite an accomplished figure. There could be wealth around this person. They could work in an industry where there's a lot of wealth, the stock market, financial institutions, property development. They do have wealth around them. Maybe they have a very strong establishing energy around them, which is good. This is someone that's quite mature. Could be someone under the sign of a Taurus as well. You could meet in the time of Taurus. So you're looking around that time of May. Okay, the Page of Wands. This person is quite passionate. There's a lot of movement around this person, whether or not that's due to work or whether or not that's due to personal travel. This person likes to be on the move. They could be quite adventurous. The Page of Pentacles is fire, so they could be a little bit temperamental as well in their personality. It's almost like communication is coming in quite quickly with the Page of Wands. This person is quite flirtatious. I think they might even be sending you messages now. So you might already know this person, as the Page of Wands is often seen as a friend or someone that you're in talks with already. So for some of you Pisceans out there, you already know this person, and they might have instigated flirtatious messages towards you, and this might be something, you know, you're getting excited about. And it might just only be new, like you already know this person for a while, but the fact that they're sending through these messages says that this romance or this connection is stepping up a notch with the Page of Wands. Something about a trip as well, adventure. You might meet when you're on a trip or they're on a trip. This can be an Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, or they might have fire in their chart. They might be a mix of earth and fire. And as I said that, my candle went out. Okay. Okay, Queen of Swords. This is someone that's quite intelligent. There's a lot of witty banter with this person. There's a lot of communication coming in with the Page of Wands, with the Queen of Swords. I feel like for some of you, if you don't already know this person, you will either be introduced to them through a fire sign or an air sign, a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, possibly a Taurus. you will be introduced to this person through communication, through friends, through networking on some opportunity here. But a lot of commonality, a lot of common interest with this person, with the Queen of Swords. She does rule communication, she does rule thought, she rules air energy, so they can be quite youthful and have this energy about them. They can be, they can be quite blunt at certain times. They're coming up as the Queen of Swords, but they are, for the most part, imaginative and creative and analytical. They could work within the law industry, in the legal system, maybe again with finances. I feel like they have a really, really good career. Their career might have taken them to a lot of places. It could be in travel and tourism as well. I think they're on the move, or they previously have maybe lived elsewhere as an expat in a different country maybe. They're quite direct. You may be thrown off by how direct they will be, possibly, with the Queen of Swords. But there's a lot of common interest. They're full of fun facts maybe, or they're able to switch the conversation and hold a conversation about numerous different topics. Money, finances, films, history, passion, travels. There's definitely an introduction, or you might start communicating online even. Queen of Wands is coming up as well. This is a strong Leo. A lot of passion around this person. They are quite spiritual and open-minded as well. They could be quite superstitious. They might have pets, in particular a cat. We do see a cat or a kitten here. They love animals. They have a very nurturing side to them. They're quite open-minded. They could love nature, in particular a certain flower. It doesn't have to be what looks like a sunflower or a daisy or anything, but they do have a passion, I think, for gardening or for landscapes or being out with nature, because we can see with the King and then with the Queen, there's this sort of, lush landscape around them. So I think if they are an earth sign, they really do like the finer things in life. They're all about the senses, but they have an appreciation for nature, animals. Maybe they could work with animals, nature, spirituality as well, or volunteer their time to work with those causes. It could be a Leo. Something significant could happen in the time of Leo as well. But I think there's a very strong physical attraction to this person. Now, what's interesting is that there's a lot of people here, so they're either extremely social, Pisces, much more so than you. They have a lot of friends. They're very well connected. They know people in high places, maybe. But they also have a lot of admirers, I think, as well. So I don't think they're in a relationship now. I think there's a lot of people that are potentially flirting with them, or they're flirting with them back, or they're just being introduced to a lot of people. So I think they're at a stage in their life where they are searching for someone. So maybe they've gone through speed dating, because there is a lot of queens here. There's 2 females, 2 males. So regardless of the gender of this person, I think they have sort of experimented with dating apps or speed dating or something of the sort. It's almost like they have a lot of people around them, or have had around them as well. But if it's like past relationships, I feel like it's been stable, and I feel it's, I feel they've had stability with these people, which they're capable of. So the 2 of Swords, they could, the time you meet, they might have another person around them that's also vying for their attention, for their love, etc. So they're almost at a crossroads. They could be at a crossroads in relationships, or they could be closing themselves off to something. It's almost like they're blinded by something and they can't see it, or they're at a crossroads. They have choices. They're at a fork in the road. It could be with relationships. It could even be with career. It's something that they've said no to. It's almost like they're resisting something here. So they're definitely resisting. I think at the time when you come in, they're resisting these a fire queen maybe and an air queen, or she's resisting, this earth man or a fire man. So it's possible. It's possible that they're choosing between people, or that they're just blocking something else, something that they have to come to reconciliation with or realization with, and they're blocking this thing out. So it could even be you, Pisces. You might be choosing between two people when this person comes around. There could be two people coming in, two different people. Could be air. I mean, there's everything here. We have earth, fire, air. We don't have water though, so I don't sense it's another water sign. It could be most prominently one of the signs, one of the elements that are coming up here. So it could be that there's two different people coming in, vying for your attention, Pisces, wanting commitment, and maybe you're blinded. Maybe you're being blinded by the messages someone is sending to you, and you don't realize the flirtation that's going on, or the undertone of these messages. You might think it's just friendly banter, but from what I can see, it's possibly more, and you're sort of maybe blinded to someone's what someone is trying to tell you or show you through their action. You're maybe being blinded and not seeing what the messages are behind it. This person might even wear glasses. We do see a blindfold on. This person might wear glasses, Pisces. Okay, the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is coming charging in. You do have the Page, you do have the Knight. This is someone that is quite forward with their affections. So you might be quite guarded with them, especially in terms of public displays of affection and whatnot. But the Knight of Wands is someone who is quite forward. It is something that happens quite fast. It could indicate a departure or a swift energy. This person may be traveling. There may be a time limit around you, but I think it could be physical intimacy that takes place very, very soon. Maybe messaging back and forth towards each other. It could get quite heated, things like this. I think they're quite forward in that sense, and I can see they're quite sexual with the Page of Wands and the Queen of Wands, and they won't hesitate to tell you this. They're not shy about these things. It could be that the relationship moves quite quickly as well, or there's very alluring sexual energy around them, Pisces, that you find very, very appealing. Again, something about movement. Either they work out a lot, move around a lot, they're quite active, or they have to travel for work, or they have done a lot of traveling in their past. Okay, Two of Swords. This is a beautiful energy. The Two of Swords have come up down here, but in this Egyptian deck, it is a different meaning. The Two of Swords in this deck represents friendship, protection, collaboration. So it's not the blindfold, it's not being despaired and, doubt and being at a crossroads. It's actually about things aligning very, very nicely. So on some level, your frequencies are lining up and you're on the same wavelength. So I think you're definitely wanting the same things here. Again, this does speak about friendship, so I wouldn't be surprised if some of you already know this person. Perhaps you're already a friend, an associate, a colleague, or you've been introduced to this person through friends, in particular an air sign here, Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius. But this is potentially indicative that you will build a strong relationship on an existing friendship or on an existing partnership already. So to start off as friends would be the best for the two of you, because this is how you'll know you're aligning and you're on the same path. You're both quite direct, and you're side by side with each other. We see the swords side by side, so it's definitely someone around you in your social circle or your friend circle, or someone that you will be introduced to very soon. But you're on the same wavelength, your frequencies are matching up. So you might find that you have a lot of, as I said, common interest, commonality with this person. You might find that a lot of this, what this person does, maybe their career, their interests, their hobbies resonate with yours. Okay, the Four of Pentacles. Now, the Four of Pentacles is about division of goods, fairness, dispersal. It's almost like you'll be sharing sharing your possessions with this person with the Four of Pentacles. Again, they could work in this sort of industry where there's dispersal of finances, goods, assets, services. They could work at a distribution center, but the word distribution comes to mind with this deck here. And it is division of goods. So maybe if they work in the legal industry, they could be a divorce lawyer, or they could be, you know, in conveyancing or litigation, but they're really meticulous in how they distribute towards companies, distribute goods or services towards companies, etc., businesses, people as well, assets and finances. So this is coming through here. Again, this shows fairness and equality as the underlying tone of your relationship, which is good. Earth energy here, Taurus, Capricorn, Virgo. You seem to have a strong Taurus, Gemini, Libra, Aquarius, Leo in particular that's coming in here. Okay, the Chariot. This is a Cancer or Cancer energy. This is someone who is quite successful. Again, balance, the black, the brown and the white sphinxes, balance here. Balance between the two of you. Very equal balance of masculine and feminine, or just a very harmonious balance between the two of you and your personalities. Again, they could be quite successful. They might be, they might have their own business or start their own business later on in life. You might meet through these sort of successful events or gala nights maybe. But I think the Chariot is representative of emotion, so and success. So we see that there's you'll definitely have feelings for this person, and the emotion is what's going to drive you. And as a Pisces, that's just you. But you will definitely feel a very strong bond towards this person with the Chariot card here. Again, it could be a Cancer. This time could be significant for you maybe. But this person, it's almost like you've seen this person before or they've seen you. So you're aware of who this person is. You have some idea, or someone's mentioned their name before. So this will come up again with a Chariot because it's familiarity, but it's almost like looking at someone at a distance. So I don't think it's more an online connection or online dating or anything. I think it's more you're being introduced to someone, or you'll be meeting face to face together. They could work with vehicles, again, distribution, movement, dispersal, imports and exports as well. Okay, the Knave of Swords has come up. Now, the Knave of Swords is very much a message. It's documentation, it's communication, charisma. It's what looks like a scribe, so he's obviously writing something down. So this person could be quite creative. They could be quite open with their communication. They might like to write a lot of things down. Maybe they have to write a lot of things down for their profession. They could also be studying as well, or teach in some aspect, because they do have the Queen of Swords in conjunction with the Knave of Swords. This could be someone that teaches, directs, sort of leads from the front. But there's definitely written communication, so an email, a text message of some kind that's coming in here, whether it's from a friend first, because they'd like to introduce you to this person, or, you know, you're already in talks with this person, with the Knave of Swords. And for some of you, you will help manifest this person by writing what it is that you want out of this future lover or future partner. It's almost like using the law of attraction to manifest. It's almost like you're writing a script about them, writing about them in the present tense, that you're so thankful for having this person and inviting them into your life, using that law of attraction, using those manifestation energies you have about you. But look, this is really exciting, Pisces. You definitely have someone that's quite the whole package coming in. Now, I will leave it at that. I will be continuing on with your extended reading. In that extended reading, I will be exploring this person's past relationship, what they were lacking in their past relationship, and what it is that they're looking for now and with you. And then I'll also be looking into, should the two of you get into a relationship together, how the relationship will be and how you'll feel towards each other. So for those after a private Oracle of Love reading, my email is listed below in the Show More section. Otherwise, I hope you've enjoyed this. I hope it's insightful. Don't forget to keep manifesting this person, Pisces. They're definitely coming. And hopefully we'll chat soon. So thanks again.